Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I got this Adele inspired makeup look. If you want to find out how I got this look, please keep watching. The first thing I'm going to do is put on my Minnie Mouse ears. I use my Minnie Mouse ears as a headband to push my hair out of my face. Now let's get started. I'm starting with a primer. The primer I'm using is Maybelline's Master Prime in Blur and Redness Control. Since it's a green-based primer, it works as a color corrector and a primer at once. Now that we've got the redness taken care of, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel London's Match Perfection in the color 430 Medium. I use it as an orange concealer to correct the deep blue tones in my skin, so under my eyes, around my mouth, and on top of my eyebrows. If you don't have any blue or red tones in your face, you could just skip those two steps. I'm going to use my fingers to blend out the concealer. Using outward strokes, I'm going to blend out from the inside of my face out towards my ears. Now that it's all blended, I'm going to move on to foundation. Since Adele is much lighter than I am, I chose Makeup Forever's Matte Velvet in the number 35. Using a stippling brush, I'm going to blend out my foundation onto my neck and my hairline. Blending is very important. To shape my face, I'm using Maybelline's Dark Circle Eraser in the color Neutralizer. Using a triangle pattern, I'm going to highlight on the high points of my face. So, my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and on top of my jawline. Using my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that out to get rid of all the harsh lines. Now it's time to set it all into place. Using a makeup sponge and setting powder, I'm going to apply the setting powder in a triangle motions under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on top of my jawline. So everywhere that we just put the concealer. Moving on to the That's Heart palette, I'm going to use the contouring powder to contour my cheeks. I'm going to follow the natural indent of my cheeks and then curve at the ends upward. That's going to give the illusion of a higher cheekbone. I'm also going to take a little bit of the powder and put it on the tip of my brush, and I'm going to recreate Adele's dimple that's on her chin. Sweeping the remainder of the powder under my chin onto my jawline to create a more sculpted jaw. Then I'm going to use a fluffy brush and I'm going to dust off all the setting powder. As you can see, we're left with these really harsh contouring lines, so I'm going to go in with my Rimmel London's Natural Bronzer in the color 022 Sun Bronzed, and I'm going to blend out the harsh lines and apply a little on the sides of my forehead. Onto my nose, I'm going to take a taupe-like brown and a large blending brush, and I'm going to contour my nose. I'm going to start from the inside of my eyebrows in a straight line down. As for blush, it looks like Adele has a very light peach on her cheeks, so I'm going to use the e.l.f.'s Baked Blush in the color Peachy Cheeky. I'm going to start from the middle of my cheeks and blend out. For highlight, I'm going to go back to the That's Heart palette and I'm going to use the white shimmer powder. I'm going to apply that on the top of my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, and on my chin because Adele's chin comes a little bit out further more than mine does, so I want to highlight that. Now it's time for our eyes. Using the Rimmel London Scandalized Shadow Stick in Witness White, I'm going to apply that all over my lid, and I'm going to use that as a base since it already has some shimmer in it. It's going to help bring out the shimmer that's already in the eyeshadows. For the eyeshadows, I'm going to be going back to the That's Heart palette again. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the white shimmer eyeshadow, the gold eyeshadow, and the very dark brown eyeshadow all the way in the corner. Starting with the white and gold shimmery eyeshadows, I'm going to use a flat eyeshadow brush and put them all over the lids of my eyes. Then I'm going to be using the Bare palette and I'm going to use the dark brown all the way at the end. Using a smudge brush, I'm going to place the eyeshadow on the crease of my eyes and blend inward. I want it to look darker at the end of my eyes and then lighter going in. I'm also going to place some on the outer V of my eye to give it like a cat-like smoky effect, if you know what I mean. Now with a small blending brush, I'm going to take a light brown and blend it onto my crease. As I said before, blending is really important. Now using a small angled eyeliner brush, I'm going to take the dark brown from the That's Heart palette and I'm going to put that under my lower lashes to create fullness. As for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Milani Eye Tech Perfection Liquid Liner. It's very helpful when trying to create a winged liner because of the curves of the tube and the precision of the felt tip. I'm going to start by lining my eyes and then turning the tube upside down to use the length of the brush as a ruler so that I know how long or short I want the wing. Then I'm going to connect the top of my wing to my lash line and then just fill it in. For mascara, I'm using Maybelline's The Colossal Volume Express. I'm applying the mascara on my top and lower lashes. And that's it for our eyes. Now it's time for our eyebrows. Using another angled eyeliner brush, I'm going to take a Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil in dark brown, and I'm going to use the brush to apply the dark brown onto my eyebrows. I'm going to start by lining the bottom of my eyebrows and then blending it upward. Last but not least, our lips. I'm going to be using an Essence lip liner in the color Red Blush to line my lips, and then Sephora's Cream Lip Stain in the color 01. And that's the finished look. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you guys next time, and just have a wonderful day. Bye!